A lot of fans in the Dragon Ball community want to see Piccolo get a transformation, want to see his character evolve more than where he's been, because he essentially hasn't gotten anything big since Dragon Ball Z, and I mean probably the early to mid stages of Dragon Ball Z. A lot of ideas and theories and hope have obviously spiraled around the last couple of years in regards to Piccolo getting a Namekian God transformation, something that will put him on par with Goku and Vegeta with their newfound God-related key powers. An idea and theory proposed to me was, what if Piccolo decided to go to Whis and ask Whis to separate him and Nail, so that they both could become individuals again and not be conjoined in one body as they've been since the middle stages of Dragon Ball Z. And if that were to be done, Piccolo could obviously focus on training to become the first legitimate Namekian God via transformation, and Nail would also get a power boost that could be considered quote-unquote Super Namekian. However, technically, Piccolo already got this Super Namekian transformation shortly after he fused with Kame to go ahead and fight Cell and the androids. But putting all that aside, if Piccolo and Nail were to separate again, train, and reach new levels of transformations for Namekians, they could eventually go back to the relocated planet of the Namekians in Universe 7, as well as maybe venture to Universe 6 depending on what they'd be allowed to do, and also try to train those Namekians as well. We saw the power of the two most powerful Namekians from Universe 6 in the Tournament of Power, and it's very clear Namekians can train to become skilled and powerful fighters, but when you obviously compare them to the likes of Goku and Vegeta, it's clear that there's a pretty big power difference between the two. Nonetheless, Piccolo is a character that fans have felt deserves much more than he's been given, and I've expressed my personal thoughts that as much as I would love for him to get a Namekian God transformation or something along those lines, I feel like Toei and maybe even Toriyama himself don't see Piccolo as a character that needs a transformation, and they would rather just keep him where he's at as a solid side role supporting character to the rest of the main supporting cast. However, anything can change in the future, and I don't think it's even been confirmed nor said by Toriyama or Toei. I'm just presuming that's probably what they think based off of the fact that Piccolo has not gotten anything significant, like I said, since Dragon Ball Z. All in all, with as much fan service as we received during Dragon Ball Super, it's not to say that anything is impossible. We never know when something we really want could actually happen if they decide to listen to us and say, you know what, we want to try something different and, do something that the fans probably assume we would never do. The only real bit of hope, I suppose, that you can even have for anything to progress with Namekians in Dragon Ball is the fact that they decided to introduce Universe 6 Namekians because of the whole story of Universe 6 and Universe 7 being essentially twin mirror universes. But even so, the Universe 6 Namekians did not play a huge role in the Tournament of Power, though they survived to the later stages of it. I'm sure most of you, or some people at least, have already forgotten their role and what they even did during those episodes. Comment section below, do you think we will ever see Piccolo separate from Nail, which is highly unlikely, at least in my opinion, but regardless of whether he separates from Nail or not, do you think we will see him begin to maybe try to cooperate with these Universe 6 Namekians, have a desire to go on his own journey and tell Goku and the crew he's going to leave them behind to connect with his other Namekian brethren, to see kind of how the Namekians have lived in Universe 6 and what they've been through compared to the Namekians of Universe 7. You look at the drastic differences between this Universe 6 Saiyans and the Universe 7 Saiyans and what they've been through as far as evolution is concerned, so I think it'd also be an interesting thing to consider for the Namekians of Universe 6 as well. Let me know your thoughts, comment section below.